morning, friends. This is Chantal from Peaceful Living NH Nursery. We are in the month of August and the flower beds in front of the nursery are looking beautiful. They have started to put on a ton of growth and they're already blooming. And I wanted to give you an update, a mid-season kind of update on them. They were planted a little bit later than I hoped for, and because of that, we're just now starting to see some blooms on them. They have been blooming for a while, but now you can start to see that the whole bed, if you can pan just to show the bed, but the whole bed is now in bloom, and the other side over there has also started to bloom. This side right here, the one that you're now seeing, is mostly in the shade for most of the day, so this is the reason why it doesn't have as many blooms. But the plants over here are so lush. Look how green and beautiful they are. The sweet alyssum is doing amazing. It has beautiful fragrance. And then if we focus just a little bit on here, you can see so many pollinators are on these, what's the name of this plant? Mini Rose Dahlia. This is one of my favorite dahlias. The blooms on it are open, so it's easy for the pollinators to come in and take the nectar and the pollen from it. It's perfect for the bumblebees. They just absolutely love it because it's loaded with pollen, and for the honeybees as well. But I think maybe for the honeybees it might be a little bit tricky because of the, if you get a little closer on the blooms, this is where they get the nectar, and they might be a little bit kind of on the deeper side for them. Maybe it might be a little bit difficult for them to get to the nectar, I'm not sure. But mostly I see bumblebees on it and some other types of pollinators, of course. And then in the back over here, we have the blue salvias. You can see these beautiful blooms. And right now, can you see them right here?
Yeah.
Right now they're not in their absolute full potential. They will put a ton more growth on and they will fill up. This is this first year's bed, so we're building up the soil in here. It's not as healthy as it would be, let's say, in its like third or fourth year, because this is new soil. Our soil is super sandy in here. I did put compost, but there's also some wood chips, so I would need to fertilize heavily in order to kind of get these plants to look even healthier than they are right now. They're doing great, but they can also look better. I mean, from what I see right now, I think they're just doing amazing. Look at all of these blooms. And I do want to address one thing. You can see this side right here is a little bit, I don't know, nothing is really growing well in here. Again, the soil isn't that great, but we also had a groundhog, and he's been plowing through this area and over here. And if you get closer, we've tried so many different things, and he's making, can you see the hole?
Yeah.
He's making the hole bigger and bigger every time, and he's going in and eating a lot of my plants. So he's eaten the yarrow, the echinaceas, and some other plants. So it's been really difficult to stop him, and the deer repellent worked for just a short time, and then he just figured it out that it was nothing. I did put this trap over here in hopes of catching him, but I think this trap is too small.
He's way too small. He's huge.
He is a big one. Anyways,
He's
so
also fat.
don't focus on this because that's dirty. So just if you can show this right here, I will need to stake this one up a little bit. This is the Weeping Cedar of Lebanon, Beacon Hill, and you can see right here the sweet alyssum, the vinca is blooming, and there's some white snapdragons. I'm gonna need to deadhead some of these, and there we go. I didn't even notice that. There's another vinca in the back as well, and this beautiful salmon-y kind of pink snapdragon that's growing up this cedar is also looking gorgeous over here. And then I just wanted to give a little bit of an update on these also. These, what are they called? This is the Shannon Wild petunia. It seeds itself randomly, and I just love it. And I left it in the cracks because I thought, isn't this just kind of whimsical, and it's beautiful at the same time. Everyone that comes here just loves this. Again, the groundhog has had a feast. This was full of blooms and now it's not. But on the other side, over here, you can see the full potential of these plants, what they're capable of doing. This is the plum wine verbena, cobalt blue verbena, and the sweet alyssum. And that's all I have in here. I have 3 of the plum wine, 3 of the cobalt blue, and maybe like 4 of the sweet alyssum or something like that. And there's also this hyacinth bean. Looks like it's lacking some nitrogen, so I can give it some fertilizer. But I haven't really fertilized these much, only a tiny bit. I gave them some slow release fertilizer, of course, and they're just doing amazing. They're super easy to care for, and this is why I love verbena so much, because of how easy it is to care for, and it just puts on a ton of bloom all the time. And of course the fig tree over here. I'm thinking of making these available next season because everyone that comes over here asks me about these plants. And you guys seem to love them, so I will make these available for next season. The blue salvia and the what you would call it, the pink, the minion rose dahlia, maybe some sweet alyssum as well. And there's one more thing I want to show you. Come over here. Just show them this flower bed over here with all of the cleomes. If you can just step a little bit back so they kind of see it fully, and then you can get closer. Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, and the red bud over here is doing amazing. Last year it lost a few branches. We had our tent that we were using fell on it, and a really strong windstorm broke some of the branches, and then a snowstorm also broke some of the branches. But it's doing just really well this season, and the cleomes are doing really well. I planted these also super late in the season. I planted some other stuff, but they didn't really make it. There's also, again, the groundhog is just attacking everything, and the water, it's kind of hard to figure out. I don't want to water too much because this water is also connected to a different bed that has the hydrangeas in it, so I don't want to be watering them every single day, and I haven't had time to come here and water some of the plants after I planted them, so they didn't make it very well, and they were already struggling in their pots. But I am really happy with the cleomes. I think they're looking great, and if you guys like them, let me know, and I will grow these next season and make them available for next season, because I just think they're gorgeous, and they will bush out and put on a ton more blooms. These are annuals, of course. They're going to continue to bloom all summer long, and if you plant them early enough, you're going to have a long season of blooms, and it's just beautiful. I love looking at them from our kitchen window. It's just brightens up the spot, especially during the shade, because there's a lot of white in here. This is just a beautiful mix. I love it so much, and I'm super happy with it. Anyways, so that's the updates I wanted to give you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.